Welcome back to the channel. My name's Alex and today we're going to be taking a little bit of a deeper look at our small home mill. In the last video I showed you how you can make your own olive oil at home using a small home milling setup. Since then there's been a lot of questions about the type of mill we used in that video to produce olive oil, to grind up them olives. So today we're going to be taking a closer look at this awesome bit of equipment and hopefully clear up any questions that you have about this mill and help you to make a decision or find something similar for your own olive oil or milling adventures. So the mill that we have here is an electric wet and dry mill produced here in Spain by a company called Gahe. It's powerful and efficient with 3 horsepower, has interchangeable grinding wheels that have an RPM of 1400. It weighs about 27 kilos and it's a very well made bit of kit. On the product description, it boasts that it can render around 100 kilos an hour of produce. But I'm guessing that's largely dependent on what you're going to be milling, like olives or corn. That's going to have a massive effect on how much output you're going to be getting. When we used it for making olive oil, we grinded up about 20 kilos of olives and it didn't take us longer than 10, maybe 15 minutes. So it's quite a powerful little beast. This machine came with 2 sets of grinding wheels. A stone set that we've got fitted at the moment for grinding wet and moist produce like olives and peanuts. Produce your own peanut butter, for instance. That's what we've got set now. And it also came with a set of flat steel burrs for milling dry produce like corn, wheat, and so on. Those ones I have packed away because I have no need for it. I'm using mine for making olive oil, and I'd like to have a go at making some almond butter, peanut butter as well in the future. It also features this nice little adjustment knob that you can lock into place, and it basically just puts a bit of pressure on this, pushes this wheel toward the other one, and that way you can control how fine the rendered output's gonna be. The closer obviously the wheels are together, the finer it's gonna come out. One thing I really like about this machine as well, and I ain't trying to shill this machine to you, but I've looked around, I really like this screw feed. Take a closer look at that. Just check out the quality of that screw feed. It's beautiful, really nice. So I've looked around, the only ones I can find like this available in the States. It's kind of a similar machine, but their screw feed is basically just 2 bits of bent reaver bars that have been welded on, and it looks quite shoddy in comparison. You've got this really nice anti-corrosive galvanized metal that doesn't rust easy. You've got these nice little teeth on there that, when that's turning around, it's really helping to screw them olives into the wheels and munch them up. Really nicely made, and obviously when the stones wear out, they're very easy to change. Overall, I've been really impressed with the way that this little mill is being able to handle them olives and render them into a very fine pulp. Even the hard little pit that is in the center of the olives, it made mincemeat of it and turned it into a fine grain, which helped me then to extract as much oil as possible. One change that I would make, which I wasn't happy about with this mill, was the screws. You see here what ties in this first grind. So the screws it came with were very short, and you just couldn't get enough purchase on the other side. There was such a little amount of screw poking out on the other side that when this was on full pelt with that vibration, I couldn't get a slip knot in there to stop it from unscrewing, and it had unscrew itself. The grindstone came loose, and well, you don't want that spinning around at 1400 RPM coming loose, you know, you're going to smash up your new grinding wheels. I wasn't happy with that, so I went out, I bought some bigger screws. I managed to fit them in nicely, snugly. I've got a nice bit of screw poking out of the back, which allowed me to get a really good firm hold. So yeah, that ain't moving anymore. But I thought that was a little bit of an oversight from the producers that they've provided such small screws. Change or at least check the screws. You want the screws to be really good, really snugly in there. You don't want it coming loose as it's rendering and vibrating away. So there we are. Recently I've been in contact with Gahe and I'd fancy trying to organise some kind of a collaboration where they could try and make their products available in the US. Maybe make a little kit available that'd include like your milling machine, a little press, a mixer, the pressing mats. Let me know if that's something you might be interested in, and I'll try and push more on my end with my discussions with them and see if we can make something possible. So I'm looking forward to having another go at making olive oil. It's out of season at the minute, so we'll have to wait for the next crop of olives to come. And we learned a lot from it, and I'm about to shoot a video now what we learned from that experience and what we need to change for later this year when we attempt to try again. What needs to change so we can make the very best oil possible. We made a really good job. The oil came out lovely, had a beautiful green colour, a colour that is really sought after and hard to find with olive oil because you have to get it really fresh. But a few things went wrong, and we'll talk about that in the next video, chat a little bit more about that subject. So I hope this has helped to bridge any gaps in filling you in about the mill that we've been using. If you're looking for something similar, hopefully it's informed you enough for you to make an informed decision. Let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions regarding the mill, or if you do plan on making your own olive oil. I'd love to hear them. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Lets YouTube know that you dig this content, helps this content get out there and get more eyes on it. So if you missed that video on producing your own olive oil, that link should just be popping up right now. Maybe give that a little watch next. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. It's been fun catching up with you. If you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button, and also channel memberships are now available and some of the little perks that come along with that. And also soon we're going to have some really nice t-shirts available on our website in the merch store. Not available right now, but they very soon will be. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.